We are live at Collectco for part 2 of Saturday night's live Facebook record sale, and we like to call this the final countdown, your last chance. This is it. This is where the week ends and invoices are sent out, and we do a whole new deal. We do a whole new deal. So let's go ahead and get this shared in the group. I can't get my feed to switch over to Chad. That's okay. But yeah, we're live. It's part 2. Where'd everybody get on now? We'll probably be live for a good hour, so let's try to get in as much as we can. We're going to be doing buy it now, best offer. I've kind of ran out of auctions. I guess I need to, I can't get this to share. I'm just going to go straight to chat. Let me clear out the app and try it again. I may just have to share it in the group as Collectco. It won't let me go back over to the Chad Williams thing. Yeah, let me just do it that way. No, I'm not really full. I actually got pizza on the way. I just ate a few chicken nuggets, so I ate a few things from Chick-fil-A. But it's probably like an hour before pizza gets here, so it's probably like an hour before pizza gets here. But whenever it does get here, we'll probably go ahead and wrap up the sale. So let everybody get on. We'll go through some stuff. We'll try to go through as much as possible, and then when pizza gets here, we'll probably wrap it up for the week. Sorry, sometimes food is more important for records. Hey Chad, did everyone get an Extreme MOV? Yes, everyone got one, and I sold out of all my extras. There's more on the way. All right, so I was doing buy it now, best offer. So welcome everybody. This is part 2. We're going to go through some stuff here and try to find some LPs that you need in your life, right? Any Led Zeppelins up for auction? No, I didn't find any more Led Zeppelin mint in shrink wrap. And Moose told me during the break, he said, you promised you wouldn't say Led Zeppelin again. And I've already said it like 7 or 10 times since that auction was over. So I'm going to sort these Taylor Swift. If anybody needs any Taylor Swift, we have most of her discography in stock. So, all right, we got a bunch of Funkos too that I need to sell. All right, I'm going to start doing some buy it now, best offer because we're not really short on time, but probably going to have a quick part 2 to wrap up the week, and I'm going to show you what I have left in the 45 department. I thought this was a really cool 45. Let me show it to y'all. This is a really cool 45. If you're now just watching, you might want to pay attention because I think this is really cool. It's Proud Mary, Ike and Tina Turner. Proud Mary, Ike and Tina Turner. It's a promo copy. Promotional copy, not for sale. Promotional copy, not for sale. This is Ike and Tina Turner. Proud Mary. It's one side's in mono, one side's in stereo. 7-inch single. Proud Mary, written by John Fogerty from their album Working Together. Of course, the Tina Turner version, Ike and Tina Turner, is very cool. That is a $10 start. $10 start. Did you ever go through the new crates you mentioned earlier? Missed some crates. New crates. I've been through all the new stuff, yes. No, I didn't. We don't have any of those marked yet. We'll have to do that after the sale. Craig, I forgot all about those. I did not. It was mostly LA Gun stuff. I'm sorry about that. I don't have those marked yet. We're going to have to do that during the break because some people's on waiting list for stuff. Okay, so here's what we have. Let's continue where we was in this crate. Mark Fallon is in, and he's at $10 on Ike and Tina. We already got a bid on our first auction. This is Traffic When the Eagle Flies. Traffic is in VG Plus condition, $14.99. Traffic When the Eagle Flies. Link Ray. Link Ray is in VG condition, $39.99. For Link Ray, that's VG, $39.99. Another side of Bob Dylan. Another side of Bob Dylan. This is a 65 stereo press, $99.99. $99.99. Another side of Bob Dylan. Columbia 2i, super clean copy, $99.99. John Prine, Bruised Orange, EX condition, $32.99. This has a little bit of staining down at the bottom, but that's EX, $32.99 on John Prine. Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker is a VG copy, $14.99. Joe Cocker, VG copy, $14.99. That's a must-have in my opinion, Joe Cocker. Patti Smith Group, Easter. Patti Smith Group is EX condition, $29.99. Patti Smith Group Easter, EX $29.99. Sherry Darnell, first on John Prine. Sherry Darnell, first on John Prine. Whoop, I'm skipping some stuff here. Those were some good records, too. Sherry Darnell on John Prine. By the way, I want to update everybody on our auction. We have Proud Mary, I, Tina Turner, promo copy, original promo copy. Mark Fallon has the high bid on that at $10, going twice, going 3 times. This is one of the better Linda Ronstadt compilations you can get. Linda Ronstadt, a retrospective. This is 2LP, $19.99. This not only does have all of her best songs, but it also has her early work with the Stone Ponies, $19.99. Yes, I believe Richard Wright was pushed back till September. Richard Wright was pushed out September. Steve Martin, Let's Get Small. Steve Martin is $14.99. Steve Martin, Let's Get Small. Steve Martin, $14.99. Yes, 90125. Owner of a Lonely Heart, EX Condition, $17.99. Yes, 90125. That's EX Condition, $17.99 on Yes, 90125. The Mamas and Papas, Deliver. That's VG Plus, $14.99. This has their hit song dedicated to the one I love. Also their cover of My Girl. Twist and Shout, Look Through My Window. VG Plus, $14.99. The Mamas and Papas, Deliver. Pink Floyd, Metal. A 71 OG Los Angeles press, $54.99. Pink Floyd Metal, nice. Just EX, and very nice. $54.99, 71 Los Angeles press. And the Best of the Music Machine is $29.99. The Best of the Music Machine, that's a Rhino reissue, $29.99. Okay, I want to wrap up and do a final call on the I Cantina Proud Mary. Look how nice. Near mint -2. Final call on that for $10. Mark Fallon has the high bid. Link Ray, label and year. Link Ray, label and year. It has a flip open cover. It has the original Polydor inner sleeve. This looks OG. It says Sterling. It has LH in the dead wax. Is that Lee Holko? Polydor. Very cool flip open cover. I'm assuming that's OG. Red Polydor. What is that, 1970 maybe? It looks like an OG press of Link Ray. That's a VG condition, $29.99 for Link Ray self-titled. That's what we have there. Best of Music Machine. Let's also do the J. Giles Band Showtime. J. Giles Band Showtime is $19.99. Very nice clean vinyl, $19.99. Life Stories, Earl Clue. Life Stories is $9.99. Johnny Rivers, Rewind. Johnny Rivers is $12.99 for Rewind. Johnny Rivers, Imperial or Liberty label, $12.99 on that. Melissa Manchester, Melissa in shrink wrap with hop sticker. That is $9.99 99 cents, not 99 chips. Boy, I got food on my mind. I had just a little bit of Chick-fil-A. I'm thinking about that pizza that's on its way here. Captain and Tennille, Dream. Captain and Tennille is $9.99. Luke said he'd give $22 for Link Ray. You bought it. That sold to Luke Mitchell for $22. We don't get that record too often. Lou Reed, New Sensations. That's in shrink wrap with the original inner sleeve. Beautiful near mint minus vinyl. $29.99 on Lou Reed, New Sensations. All right, Mark Fallon, you get I Cantina. Mark, that's the first auction ever in your life that no one bid against you. The promo copy of Proud Mary. Promo copy, Proud Mary, sold to Mark Fallon, $10. Unbelievable. Something I didn't get outbid on tonight. Someone must like me. I was about to say, that's the first time, probably because it was the first auction. Probably some people was like, dang, I didn't know Mark was bidding on that. I would have bid against him. All right. Let's see here. What else do we have? These other 45s I probably need to work on. Yeah. Well, we'll auction these. Sometimes we have Carpenter's 45s. Or sometimes we have some Carpenter's collectors on. We have a couple buyers. This is Carpenter's Top of the World. We got 3 near mint Carpenter's 45s. These are like near mint and pristine. I think one of them might be a promo. That's Carpenter's Top of the World. Carpenter's Superstar. A lot of people lately is like, I collect Carpenter's records. And I was like, that's something I usually don't hear every day, but we have a lot of collectors of Carpenters. There's a Superstar, Top of the World. And Carpenters, there's a Kind of Hush all over the world. And those are all stock copies. They're all very nice, clean copies and picture sleeves. All three of those Carpenters 45s for a $10 start. All three of those for a $10 start. Chad, is Straub still available from the last crate? Well, this is the first crate. You must mean the last crate from the first video. And yes, it is. The best of the Straubs is still available. $19.99. It's in a laminate cover and shrink wrap, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's in partial shrink wrap. Straubs is $19.99. What's going on here? It looks like there's just one. Actually, it'll look a lot better when that's off of it. Yeah, there we go. Best of the Straubs, and JJ said he'd give $18. Sell this to JJ Wilson for $18. That's sold to JJ. All right. Grand Funk, All the Girls in the World Beware. This has the insert poster with it. $24.99 on Grand Funk, All the Girls in the World Beware. Doug Kershaw, Swamp Grass. $19.99. Doug Kershaw's in shrink wrap. Mark Fallon says he's in on the Carpenters at $15. If it works, awesome. He's going to bed. So Mark has put his bid in on the Carpenters. He says he's going to bed. So that's a final call, or going once, going twice on the Carpenters. Final call if you want to get in. Otherwise, I'm going to sell those three Carpenters to Mark for $15. Weather Report, Sweet Nighter. Weather Report's in shrink wrap. $14.99 for Sweet Nighter. Weather Report, $14.99. Sweet Nighter. Chi Coltrane. Chi Coltrane's in shrink wrap. $9.99. And David Crosby and Graham Nash. David Crosby and Graham Nash, $19.99. What's your best on Patti Smith? Best on Patti Smith would be Patti Smith Easter. I'll do $22 on that, Wolves Council. $22 on that. It also has the insert with it. $22 on Patti Smith. Final call on the Carpenters for $15. Traffic, how much? Traffic was When the Eagle Flies. VG Plus $14.99. VG Plus $14.99. Traffic When the Eagle Flies. Long Distance Voyager, the Moody Blues, $14.99. There they are. First time in part 2. The Moody Blues, $14.99. Cupid and Psych, $85. Scritti Politti, $19.99. Wolves Council said sold on Patti Smith for $22. JJ Wilson said sold on Traffic for $13. So $22 and $13 on those. And The Other Side of Life, shrink wrap and hop sticker. Moody Blues, The Other Side of Life. Nice back-to-back Moody Blues records there, $14.99. Mark Fallon, you should come back often more in part 2s, because guess what? Mark Fallon also gets the Carpenter 45 picture sleeves for $15. I'll lay those right there. Those are sold to Mark Fallon. Which Grand Funk did you show? That was All the Girls in the World Beware. All the Girls in the World Beware. $24.99. It also has all the original inserts with it. Gordon Lightfoot, Salute. Gordon Lightfoot is $19.99. Chris Christopherson, Me and Bobby McGee. That's in shrink wrap. Me and Bobby McGee, the OG, in shrink wrap. Very nice copy, $14.99. Bette Midler, The Divine Miss M. That's in shrink wrap for $9.99. Amos Milburn, You Used Me, $19.99. That's a mono Swedish import. Amos Milburn. Pat Metheny, New Chakuta. That is a promo copy. $19.99 for Pat Metheny. Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Watch. Manfred Mann is $14.99. And Manhattan's Love Talk. Manhattan's Love Talk. That's a white label promo. $12.99. Pretty incredible 45. Let me check the condition. Some of these might need test played. Yeah, that one needs test played. That's why I was like, well, I haven't already put that out. It's because it needs test played. Yeah, all those there need test played. Test played. Let's see here. All right, let me do these. I feel like y'all will be interested in these for sure. We have Stevie Nick. These are new picture sleeves I've never seen before. Stevie Nick, or never shown before. Stevie Nicks Talk to Me, promo copy. Stevie Nicks Talk to Me, promo copy, picture sleeve, $6.99. Fat Boys, The Twist, $6.99. There's a little bit of foxing on the sleeve. $6.99 for Fat Boys, The Twist, $6.99. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Brain Salad Surgery, promo copy. That one is $9.99. I've never seen that before. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Brain Salad Surgery, that's a promo copy. $9.99. And we have Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It, and Let's Stay Together. I'll sell both of those for, selling those together for $14.99. That's both white label promo Tina Turner. What's Love Got to Do with It and Let's Stay Together. Both of those together for $14.99. That's how I'm going to sell those. Feed is choppy. Feed is janky. Can everybody hear and see me? I think we might have a connection problem, which wouldn't be good. This is in red, Tanner. It says 3412 over 12,853. Our little green box is green. Our little box is green, but I think we might have some connection problems. It is storming in Lebanon. It's been storming. There's some storms coming through. So I'll keep talking. If you can hear me, you might want to, just FYI, you might not be able to hear me much tonight, but I was looking to see what's in this crate of new vinyl. Yeah, I'll have to get those tagged. Most of that was waiting list. All right, let me show those 40 files one more time. Can everybody still hear me? Things better now. It might have just been a quick drop. So, did Grease 2 sell last night? Yes, we did sell Grease 2. Yes, we did sell Grease 2. Jeff McMaster said LZ15. Now, what was that? I don't think there is a Led Zeppelin up, is there? Unless there was an offer on something. Also, somebody asked, did Bette Midler have the poster? Bette Midler does not have the poster. It has the original inner sleeve. Well, I don't know if that's the original inner sleeve or not. But, yeah, it's Atlantic, 1972. But no picture. Let's see here. Traffic 13. And there's somebody here, Tanner. We have, what was LZ $15? Let me go through these one more time. There's his Stevie Nicks, Talk to Me. That was $6.99. Stevie Nicks, Talk to Me. That is a promo copy. So let me do one more rundown on these. Stevie Nicks, Talk to Me. That was a promo copy for $6.99. We have Fat Boys The Twist. Fat Boys The Twist. That was also $6.99. We have Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Brain Salad Surgery. That was a promo, $9.99. Very cool Emerson, Lake and Palmer single. And then the two Tina Turners, What's Love Got to Do with It and Let's Stay Together. Those were $14.99. $14.99 if anybody's interested in those. They're available. Better? Yes. Okay. I think everything's better now. Okay. Wild Bunch Beach Boys didn't receive some information. I asked for now, if you bought something, you won't get an invoice until Monday. If you're a first-time buyer, you will not get an invoice until Monday. So nothing has been sent out yet. You won't hear from us until Sunday or Monday. Shakedown wants the Fat Boys single. That was $6.99. The songs on Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's a white label promo. Still You Turn Me On. That's a good one. And Brain Salad Surgery. The original owner put $20. Picture sleeve promo, $20. My price is $9.99. Very cool. Picture sleeve, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, two Tina Turners and Stevie Nicks. Darren Davis says he'll take the two Tina Turners. So Fat Boys went to Shakedown for $6.99. Darren Davis got both of the Tina Turners. Those were being sold together for $14.99. Thomas Bowman, the Bette Midler, was in shrink wrap, $9.99. And Jesse, I'm going to have to keep all these as sticker. These are the first time I've shown these, especially for that. I feel like that should be like $19.99. $9.99 on Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and Stevie Nicks is $6.99. But Jesse, I will gladly sell it to you for $9.99. Otherwise, that might go into the personal collection of Chad Z. Williams. Let me go get a new crate. Steven says pizza's here. It is. That was quick. I was hoping it'd be here like at midnight. Usually it's like 45 minutes or an hour. And now it's like, oh no, now I've got food in front of me. We'll keep going though. Y'all have come back for part 2. I got to show you some stuff, right? Jesse said, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, I'll take it. Great decision, Jesse. That's a very nice copy for $9. I can't believe no one got Stevie Nicks, a promo copy and a picture sleeve, mint. Emerson, Lake and Palmer sold to Jesse. That was $9.99, Tanner. Thomas Bowman says, I'll take Bette Midler if he doesn't want it. All right, so Bette Midler, who was the first person to ask about this? They asked if it had a poster. I'm assuming they don't want it because it doesn't have a poster. That was Sherry Martell. Sherry, if you're passing on this, that is sold to Thomas Bowman for sticker. Price on Music Machine, Rudder Butter, I have it marked $29.99. I'll sell it to you for $20. That is the best of the Music Machine. I'm going to go get a new crate. Let me read through what's left in here, though, one more time. But I do need to go get a new crate. This is best of Music Machine, $29.99. I'll do $20 on it. Stevie Nicks, John, that was $6.99. Let me show all the 45s that have not sold tonight. There's not many. There's not many 45s that have not sold tonight. It's actually just one handful. Then I'll start showing some more new stuff. John Nazarko said he'll take the Stevie Nicks. That's sold to him for $6.99. Domino's. We just had Domino's delivered, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm still very hungry. I just had a couple of little tiny chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. That's not going to fill me up. Olivia Newton-John, Please, Mr. Please. That was a promo copy, $6.99. Hall & Oates, Say It Isn't So. Most of these look like this. They're near mint promo copies. So Olivia Newton-John, Hall & Oates. We had Let's Do Something Cheap and Superficial from Smokey and the Bandit 2, white label promo in the company sleeve. That was $6.99. Paul Revere and the Raiders, Good Thing, Undecided Man, an original 60s picture sleeve. That was like VG Plus, $6.99. Danger Zone is still available. Kenny Loggins, $9.99 on that one, and $9.99 on Walt Disney's Davy Crockett. Those two were $9.99. John Nazarko also wants Olivia Newton-John. That's sold to John Nazarko, $6.99. We had Perfect, or a song from the movie Perfect. That's by Nona Hendrix, I Sweat, with the Jamie Lee Curtis cover. That was $6.99. Superstar, Andrew Lloyd Webber. That's from Jesus Christ Superstar. That's a yellow Decca promo. Andrew Lloyd Webber, and also Superstar by Murray Head. So that is $6.99 for Superstar. Gus C. wants Davy Crockett. So Olivia Newton-John was $9.99 to John. Gus C. gets Davy Crockett for $9.99. Their Superstar. Also, To Live and Die in L.A., Wang Chung, $6.99. I believe that was promo. Yes, promotional copy, not for sale. Lawyers in Love, Jackson Brown, $6.99. Kenny Loggins, Footloose, $6.99. And Susie Quattro, Keep a Knockin', white label promo from Bale in the company sleeve, $6.99. Wang Chung, Jason Fornerat wants To Live and Die. I was waiting for somebody to buy that one. So that's sold to Jason Fornerat for $6.99. So that's all the 45s tonight that didn't sell. I've almost went through a whole nother box. And Charlie, as I just said a moment ago to that other person, Mr. Jesse, these are all sticker price for sure. So that's Footloose, Susie Quattro, Jackson Brown, Superstar, I Sweat, Danger Zone, Paul Revere, Burt Reynolds, and Hall & Oates. They're all $6.99 except Danger Zone. I guess if somebody wants Danger Zone, I will do it for $6.99. That way, everything that's left is $6.99 there. So I will reduce that one, but everything else is $6.99. That's all that I have left there. $6.99, Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone. All right, Rich said he'll take it, and Hall & Oates. Rich might have been about to pay $9.99, but Rich, I'll go ahead and sell it to you for $6.99. We'll keep that uniform. Danger Zone and Hall & Oates. And I had 2 copies of Hall & Oates earlier, so we're down to 0 copies now. That is both sold. Shakedown was second on Kenny Loggins. Unless you wanted Footloose, because I still got that one. Kenny Loggins. Boy, he had some hits, didn't he? All right. Charlie, how could you pass up the Raiders at $6.99? Let me go get a new crate, or actually I might go through a crate that's up here. Rudder Brothers is going to pass on the Music Machine. Okay. I'm not going to read through those again. I'm just going to pull out some new material. So let me maybe find sometimes going through these racing crates are pretty good. Let me see what else I have up here. Let me see where these are from. If they're up here, they're probably pretty recent, but maybe we can find some really good titles. Let me see what we have up here. Santana, James Brown, Orphan, Neil Young, Birds, Mike Oldfield, Captain into Neil. I don't know about the last half of the bend. Seems kind of last half of the bend, but the front, well, that's a nice copy of Badfinger. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and go through it. We can't see what's in here till we start going through them. Charlie says, give it to me. Go eat pizza while it's hot. Well, I won't be able to do that right now. I'm probably going to go through one more crate. And I'll go through some more 45s, and I do have a couple more cities, but this will probably be the last crate for the night. So just FYI. Just FYI. We've had a great week, though. Let me show a couple more 45s. 1, 2, let's see here. Ooh, a white label promo from, wow, here's a couple Alice Coopers we might need to run on auction. Let's do Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. This is a double-sided promo. Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare, 1975, double-sided promo. Double-sided promo. Alice Cooper, $10 start on that. Charlie DeFrank, oh yes, I got to pull his Paul Revere. Mystery boxes are going to be next week. Mystery boxes are going to be next week. All right, let's see what's in here. We have Magic Christian Music by Badfinger, $34.99. Magic Christian Music by Badfinger. In shrink wrap, near mint, $34.99. These are all buy it now, best offer. 16 greatest hits of the Isley Brothers, $19.99, including It's Your Thing, Do What You Want to Do. Ken's at 10 on Alice Cooper, going once, going twice. Heart Magazine, $34.99. That's the picture disc. These are all buy it now, best offer. Glenn Campbell, Oh Happy Day. That's in shrink wrap, $9.99. Glenn Campbell, Oh Happy Day. Solitary Dreams, $14.99 for Solitary Dreams. Also, The Rousers, In Without Knocking. The Rousers is $19.99. James Ingram, It's or Not. James Ingram is $14.99. Dwight Twilley Band, Twilley Don't Mind, $9.99. Yes, the new batch of mystery boxes are going to be next week, and so they'll go on your next invoice. Bobby McFerrin, Simple Pleasures, $19.99 for Bobby McFerrin. Commodores, In the Pocket, $14.99. The Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare, double-sided promo single. That is a final call. Ken Heinstand has that for $10. 20 monster hits. This is a compilation from Columbia. 20-track hits comp, $19.99. The Greatest Hits of the Golden Groups, another compilation from Columbia House, $12.99 for Greatest Hits of the Golden Groups. Neil Young, Comes a Time. Neil Young is $34.99 for Neil Young, Comes a Time. Sound Effects Volume 3. Sound Effects Volume 3 is $14.99. That is Elvis Presley. It's a 1985 press on blue vinyl. Moose, you okay over there? Elvis Presley. This is called Reconsider Baby. It's on blue vinyl, $29.99. 7 for the Isley Brothers. We are a little bit too far apart on that one. Mark, I need you to double that and add $1. I'm at 15 on the Isley Brothers. What are mystery boxes? Mystery boxes are a random selection of 1545 records we sell for, I think, $11.99 is what I did them for. It's basically a box of mystery records. It's a box of mystery 45s. Go ahead and sell that to Ken Heinstand for $10. That was Alice Cooper. That's sold to Ken for $10. I got another one. Alice Cooper. This has 18. Look, someone put $30 for promo. I don't know if it's worth that much. It's about VG Plus condition. Alice Cooper, 18. It's a white label promo. Promotion copy, not for sale. And the B-side is Body. The B-side is Body. That's a promo. And Alice Cooper. That's an earlier one there, 18. And that's a white label promo. $12 start on that. Alice Cooper. About VG Plus or EX. Sherry said 25 on Elvis. That's sold to Sherry Darnell. Don't see that one too often. Country Duos. Country Duos is $9.99. That's Willie and Leon, Johnny Duncan and Janie Fricky, Jim Ed Brown and Helen Cornelius, the Bellamy Brothers, Rita Coolidge and Glenn Campbell, etc., 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 including Porter and Dolly, $9.99. Brother Al Strickland, Bob Wills' original piano player, $9.99. Floyd Tillman, $9.99. State of Shock, The Electrics, $19.99 for State of Shock, The Electrics. Walt Campbell, Crashing on the Break Wall. That is sealed for $9.99. Leslie Holt, Mark Lentz says first he'll do the Isleys for $15. Sell that to Mark Lent for $15. Leslie Holt wants the Country Duos, and Charlie wants to see the Badfinger label. Charlie, I'm going to show it to you, and then you need to purchase it. It's an original press. Apple, $34.99, in shrink wrap, Magic Christian Music. I'm looking for a $12 start on Alice Cooper, 18. Looking for a $12 start. Promo copy, white label promo. Songs of Shakespeare's Time. Songs of Shakespeare's Time. You can put this on and you'll be just like William Shakespeare, $9.99. The Reggie Knighton Band. Reggie Knighton, $14.99. Downy Mildew, what a name. Broomtree, $9.99. Downy Mildew. Hope that's not really somebody's name. Paul Hardcastle, Sound Syndicate. Paul Hardcastle is $9.99. Charlie said 30 on Badfinger. Sold to Charlie DeFrank for $30. We have Fuse, World Dance Music. Fuse is $9.99. Tony Tennille, More Than You Know. Tony Tennille is $9.99. A Night at the Grand Ole Opry in shrink wrap. Flatt & Scruggs, The Carter Family. George Morgan, $14.99. Leslie Holt wants Fuse. That's sold to Leslie Holt. Bandana. Bandana is sealed from 1985, $14.99. And the Frank Sinatra Story in Music. This is a 2 LP earlier Frank Sinatra compilation. It's in anti-static sleeves. Yeah, it's a Columbia 6i label, early Columbia label, $29.99. If you're just joining us, everything is buy it now, best offer. Buy it now, best offer. If anybody wants Alice Cooper, $12 for Alice Cooper 18. Who wants it for $12? Ken said 10. We'll see if anybody else is going to claim it at 12, and then I'll come back to you, Ken. Harry Nilsson, Pussycats, produced by John Lennon. This is $19.99. It also has a promo and boss stamp on the back for $19.99. Ken, you've got dibs, but Nigel said he'll take it for 12. So, Ken, let me know if you want it for 12. Ken Highstand, if you don't want it for 12, that's okay. We'll sell it to Nigel Del Rocket for 12. Somebody's going to get it for 12, though. All right. How about Isaac Hayes' theme from Shaft? I thought this was pretty cool. I really like this label, too. It's this red Electra, or excuse me, this red Stax label. Isaac Hayes, too. Near Mint Minus, theme from Shaft. It's a stock copy. That's really cool. Theme from Shaft. And the B-side is theme from The Men instrumental. $10 start on that. Ken says Nigel Del Rocket can have it. So give that Alice Cooper to Nigel Del Rocket for $12. Theme from Shaft is a $10 start. No one made an offer on Harry Nilsson? What about George Harrison, Cloud 9? $24.99 has his hit song, Got My Mind Set on You. I should say one of his many hit songs. You know, it is George Harrison. Andrin Belew, Lone Rhino, $19.99. Brent Robley's in on Isaac Hayes at $10. T-Bone Burnett, $19.99. T-Bone Burnett. And the World's Greatest Bluegrass Pickers, featuring the Osmond Brothers. Doesn't this one have Rocky Top on it? I think this has Rocky Top on it. $24.99. Where are you? Maybe it's not on here. Rocky Mountain Special. What's the Osmond Brothers song? Unclouded Day. Maybe it's not on this one. $24.99. That looks like a lot of really good bluegrass tracks, though. Isaac Hayes is at 10 with Brent. Jeff Bergman also bid 10. I've got more great 45s over here to auction. Let's see what else we got while we can keep it interesting. How about War Lowrider? War Lowrider in the picture sleeve. Lowrider. I think y'all have heard that before. The vinyl is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. It's in about a VG Plus picture sleeve. That's a $7 start. $7 start on that. Leslie Holt, $19.99 on Bluegrass. Sell that to Leslie Holt for $19.99. Jeff says he's out on Shaft. He was only in at 10. So, Brent, you have that at 10 and final call. War is a $7 start. Ken Highstand is in. Lowrider. Tubular Bells, Mike Oldfield. That's a picture disc. $29.99 for Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells. The Phosphorant Leach and Eddy, also known as the Turtles. $19.99 on Leach and Eddy. This is Margot Price. It's $99.99. It's smoke-colored purple vinyl, and it's autographed on the front. It's autographed by Margot Price, $99.99. Gus C. is at 10 on War. Jeff Bergman says he's out on War. So Ken Highstand, you're also out. Gus C. has that for 10. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, the classic. It's a 72 Richmond press, beautiful vinyl. The OG of this would be 69. This is still a 4-digit and an 1841 Broadway address, but that is $24.99, 72 Richmond press. Let's go ahead and sell Isaac Hayes to Brent Robley for $10. And Ken Highstand, let me know if you're in or out on War. If you're out, then we're going to sell that for $10. We have Kenny Rogers, $9.99. Who's Margot Price? Margot Price is like a country, Americana, country-ish type singer. $99.99 on Margot Price. Steve Miller Band Anthology, $34.99 on Steve Miller Band Anthology. This is a 2LP, Orange Capital label. $34.99 on Steve Miller Band. The Byrds, early 70s stereo press of Mr. Tambourine Man. VG condition, $16.99. All right, we're also going to go ahead and sell War. War is gone, $10, and that was sold to Jeff Bergman. No, wait a second. Gus C. Gus C got that for $10. Gus C got War for $10. More 45s over here. Selling more 45s than we are right now than albums. Let's do, I've got a couple buy it nows. We got some, actually, ooh, The Who. I forgot about this one. Let's see what I got here. Okay, here's another Kenny Loggins. Meet Me Halfway from Stallone over the top. $6.99. Kenny Loggins, Meet Me Halfway, picture sleeve from Stallone. $6.99. This one's going to be put up for auction. This is an early Who 45. I'm Free. It's a promo copy, blue Decca promo copy, and we're not going to take it. Those are singles from Tommy. Promo. It's about EX condition. Yeah, it's about EX condition. The Who, I'm Free, has a couple scuffs on it. $10 start from Tommy. Promo copy. Foreigner, Say You Will, $6.99. I've got 2 copies of Foreigner, I Want to Know What Love Is. I Want to Know What Love Is. Foreigner, a classic from Agent Provocateur. That is a promo copy. $6.99. The other one is a promo copy. $6.99. Foreigners are $6.99. And Men at Work, Overkill. White label promo from Cargo. Singles from Cargo. $6.99. $6.99. Okay, we have first new comment. Sherry Martell wants Kenny Loggins. That was $6.99 to Sherry Martell. Jeff H offered $20 for the Sinatra comp. Let's sell the Sinatra comp for $20 to Jeff H. Wolves Council offered $14 for the Birds. Sold. And Jason Fornerat and Shakedown both want a copy of Foreigner. And those are, and I'm assuming Jason also wanted I Want to Know What Love Is. Those are both promo copies. Those are sold for $6.99 and $6.99 to Jason Fornerat and Shakedown. They both got one each. And Nigel Del Rocket wants Men at Work Overkill, picture sleeve promo. That is sold $6.99. Also, that leaves 145 Foreigner, Say You Will from Inside Information, $6.99. Gus C says he'll give $10 for Night at the Opry. $10 for Night at the Opry. Let me find that. That's sold to Gus C for $10. Looking for a $10 start on The Who, I'm Free, a promo single from Tommy, 1969. Blue Decca promo. Neil Young, American Stars and Bars. That's a VG Plus, $26.99. Neil Young, Tonight's Tonight. That's a 75 Pittman Black Label, VG copy, $26.99. Moody Blues, A Question of Balance, EX condition, $12.99 for the Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. Three Dog Night, It Ain't Easy. That's a VG copy for $9.99. Three Dog Night, It Ain't Easy. I'm going to put that over here with the other 45s, and let's see what else we have over here. We have another different copy of Isaac Hayes. This is another theme from Shaft. On Enterprise, $10 start, theme from Shaft. It's also Near Mint Minus. And Cafe Regios, taken from the LP Shaft. Those are both singles from Shaft. There's another Isaac Hayes, $10 start on that. The other one was on Stax label. That's on Enterprise. This says it's singles. Not a $10 start on that. Bob says good night. Well, we're probably on our last crate anyway, Bob. So we're going to do a final call on some stuff. I'm going to do some requests. But just so you know, thank you for watching, Bob. Bob watches every night, like a lot of y'all do. Every night, every moment, we're live. Little Feet is EX $21.99. Feets don't fail me now. Little Feet is EX $21.99. Brotherhood, members of Paul Revere and the Raiders, VG Plus $14.99. Is the Russ self-titled that you have the 200 gram? Jeremiah, that's a great question. The new barcode, Discogs has a new listing. Discogs has a new listing that says 2023 repress, and they have them as 180 gram. Now, I've opened up one or two, and I've had other customers tell me the ones we have are 200, but there's no guarantee. But I will say for the price, for a new sealed Rush, especially for the contents that's in here, this price beats any price on Discogs, whether it's the 2023 repress at 180 gram or if it's a 200 gram. Rush is $59.99. And Moose said the other day this is probably his favorite Rush album. $59.99. Rush self-titled. It comes as a box set. It has a poster and a couple inserts. Finding My Way, excellent. What You're Doing, great. And then, of course, Working Man. What about Need Some Love? In the Mood, this is a great album. Unfortunately, no Neil Peart. No Neil Peart on that one, but that's Rush, $59.99. John Leal says he'll take one. I have others. But if you check that, whether you're looking up the 200 gram or whether you're looking up the 180 gram, that's a great price on that box set, $59.99. John Leal wants one. I have about 10 more if anybody else wants one. I have about 10 more if anybody else wants one. That one's sold to John Leal. Let's see what else is in this crate. Bob Dylan Street Legal. That's a Terre Haute press. VG Plus, $24.99. Jeremiah, we have more if you're coming in tomorrow to buy one. I'll put more over here in the Rush rack, but I'll also, they're on the very back wall. I think you're familiar. Our back wall with all of our overstock, there's about this many of them in the back, so there's plenty. James Brown Showtime. This is mono. It is sealed. It's a reissue, but it's a sealed mono. James Brown, just $24.99. Louisiana's LaRoe is $12.99. Also, Orphan. Orphan is $14.99. Van Morrison, Inarticulate Speech of the Heart. Van Morrison is $29.99. What a nice looking copy. All right, I'm going to make these buy it nows. $9.99. Theme from Shaft and the Who 45. We're not going to take it in free. Those are now buy it nows, $10 each. $10 each. Shaft and I'm Free. Charlie says he will take the Who. Street Legal was VG Plus condition. VG Plus condition, $24.99. No Tracy Chapmans that I'm aware of. No. That would be very desirable. Fast car on a 45. Don't have that. Tommy, the singles from Tommy is sold to Charlie DeFrank for $10. Anybody else want Theme from Shaft? I think that's the OG press for whoever was bidding on the other ones. Santana Moonflower. We have promo strips and we have a gold stamp promo, $29.99. $29.99. Best price on Steve Miller Band. Leslie, I'll do that for, it does have some writing on it. I'll go ahead and make you a late night deal for just $25. Steve Miller Band Anthology, $25 on that. Return of the Moon Glows, $9.99 on Return of the Moon Glows, $9.99. Footloose Picture Disc, $34.99. Don't hesitate to make an offer. This is the OG Footloose soundtrack on a picture disc, $34.99. We also have Frank Zappa on a picture disc here, $24.99. Zappa, $24.99. That's a Goblin Girl and Pink Napkins. That's a single on a picture disc. Tommy said he would give $6.99 for Moon Glows. Sell that to Tommy Flowers for $6.99. We're also going to sell Leslie Holt, Steve Miller Band for $25. So Tommy Flowers got the Moon Glows for $6.99. Steve Miller Band is going to go to Leslie for $25. Julian Lennon, Valot. Julian Lennon, Valot, $14.99. And this is McDonald and Giles, members of King Crimson, VG Plus $26.99. John Stevens wants the Zappa for $20. You got it. Sell that to John Stevens for $20. $20. What else I got over here in my 45 box? I have Mike Post, the A-Team. From the A-Team. This must be the A-Team theme. The A-Team theme. Promo in the RCA sleeve, $6.99. White label promo, Jaws. Main title from Jaws. White label promo, $6.99. Rhythm Heritage. Beretta's theme, Keep Your Eye on the Sparrow. From the Universal Television series Barrett. From the LP Disco Fried, $6.99. Grover Washington Jr., Doodat on Motown, yellow vinyl, $6.99. And Murray Head, One Night in Bangkok, promo, $6.99. Next comment, John Young. Whoop, I dropped my phone. John Young says $12.99 for bookends. John, I'll go ahead and sell that to you. I just got to find it. And Gary Mudd said he'd give $25 for Footloose. Go ahead and sell that to Gary Mudd for $25. Now we just got to find John Young's bookends. We had Live Russ, Zappa. I think it was in this crate right here. Wow, no one bought Who's Next? There's bookends. We're going to sell this to him for $12.99. John Young. He got beat up earlier on that Led Zeppelin auction. He's going to fill that in the morning. That's sold to John Young for $12.99. John Leal is going to take the One Night in Bangkok. I only had one copy of that. Sell that for $6.99 to John Leal. Jeff Bergman was second. Leslie Holt was third. Gus C says A-Team and Shaft, $6.99. I will sell you Shaft for $6.99, and I'll sell you, I got to stick at $6.99 on A-Team. So these are $6.99 and $6.99. So that would be $14, Gus C. I'll keep that one at $6.99. and I'll reduce shaft to $6.99. That's my best price on those. John Duran says he will take Motown. This was the Grover Washington Jr. on yellow vinyl. That's sold for $6.99. I'll go ahead and lay that there and sold. Gus C said cool. So these are sold to Gus C, $6.99 and $6.99. And also go ahead and put Jaws with John Duran's Motown, which is going to be the next record. That's $6.99. That just leaves Rhythm Heritage. Rhythm Heritage, Beretta's theme, Keep Your Eye on the Sparrow. From the Universal Television series Beretta, from the LP Disco Fied, Rhythm Heritage, mint white label promo, $6.99. $6.99 on that. We've had some great 45s in the last 24 hours. Insane, crazy, great 45s. Let's do another handful. I have Urgent Running Back. Urgent Running Back. Picture sleeve. Is that a promo? Not for sale promo. Urgent Running Back, $6.99. Corey Hart, Never Surrender. This is a fold out like a poster sleeve. With a poster sleeve. Corey Hart, $6.99. Help Me by Marcy Levy and Robin Gibb from Times Square. From the Times Square soundtrack. Marcy Levy and Robbie Gibb. That's a white label promo in the Times Square picture sleeve. Help Me, $6.99. Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton. Those Were the Days. Promo. Those Were the Days. Double-sided from All in the Family. Promo copy near mint, $6.99. Screaming Jay Hawkins, I Put a Spell on You and Little Demon. Screaming Jay Hawkins is $6.99. $6.99. Al Green, Living for You. Double-sided promo. Al Green, Living for You, 1973, $6.99. Bob Seger, Shakedown and the Aftermath from Beverly Hills Cop, $6.99. Bob Seger. Very nice, near mint. Promo copy, I believe. Those are all some more $6.99 ones. First, Stephen Chesney said $10 for Head East earlier. Let me find that for you, Stephen Chesney. Head East self-titled. Head East self-titled. I will find that for you. So how long ago was that? Was that the crate before here? Let me see if I can find that for Stephen. That's the one with the die-cut cover. Stephen, I'm going to try to find that for you right now before it gets severely misplaced. And if I don't find it right now, I'll find it in just a second. I may have to find that in just a second. Okay, so Brandon Jackson was first to the Screaming Jay Hawkins. That was $6.99. Tanner Gussie was second. Denise wants CC and JS. CC and JS. CC, Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton. That was the All in the Family. So that one is sold. That was one claim. That's sold to Denise for $6.99. Ken Heinstand wants the Bob Seger. That's $6.99. Craig was third on Screaming Jay Hawkins, and Mark Lent, you were fourth. So that leaves Al Green, Help Me from Times Square, Corey Hart, Urgent, and then the Rhythm Heritage Beretta's theme. And make a note, we got to find Hetty self-titled for Stephen Chesney for $10. For $10. And let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 promo Partridge Family 45s featuring David Cassidy. 1, 2, 3, 4 Partridge Family white label promo, $10. $10 on 4 Partridge Family promo 45s. How much is McDonald and Giles? VG Plus $26.99. VG Plus $26.99. Partridge Family promos, 4 of them for $10. I sold a copy of this last night. Here's another one. This is another one. This is Bread. Oh, that one's not in good condition. That one's not in good. That's more like a VG record. Never mind on that one. I'm only been trying to show near mint or EX Plus stuff here. Let's see here. Oh, here, this one's cool. Whatever You Want, You Got It. Roy Orbison, $9.99. Very cool. Roy Orbison, You Got It. It's a promo copy. Picture sleeve. Somebody said $35 promo and picture sleeve. That's a little high. That's a little high. We'll do $9.99. Roy Orbison, You Got It. Nigel Del Rocket takes all 4 Partridge Families. Those are $10 for all of them. Nick Bargeron got the Roy Orbison for $9.99. $9.99. $9.99 on that one. And we've got Phil Phillips, Jula. I'm not for sure what that is. Let me set that aside. That might be something I need to check on. But I have three, let's see. I have Tina Turner, what you see is what you get. Tina Turner, what you see is what you get. Argentina, Ooh Poo Poo Da, what double-sided promo. And Argentina, Poor Fool. That's an early one on Sue. That's an early one on Sue. And you can't blame me. All three of those, that's an Argentina early, Sue, another promo on United Artists, and then a Tina Turner. $19.99 for those three. $19.99 for those three. Any Billy Joe Japanese left? None from tonight. Let me check last night's stack. And does anybody have any last request, either from new vinyl or anything vintage you've seen tonight that you want to make an offer on? Let me slide right here behind you and see what's in this stack. Let's see. We had 2001 Space Oddity, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, Stevie Wonder. I think all the Japanese Billy Joel stuff got sold. Who was this right here? That was Rocky 3. Yeah. No, I don't think there was anything new either. I don't think there was anything new either. Boy, we've sold a lot of 45s. Stevie was Little Stevie Wonder, the 12-year-old genius. Mint Japanese pressing 45. What's the last LP in the crate? That's Martin and Giles, members of King Crimson. McDonald and Giles. No Scorpions. Any possibility of Steely Dan Greatest Hits Japanese? Never seen one of those before. 25 for Rocky 3. Sherry, I will go ahead and sell that to you. It's over there in that pile that I was just looking through, Tanner. Those ought to be put sleeves anyway. Sell that to Sherry for $25. Japanese make offers. Yeah, I'll show you what I have left. Anybody want the Argentina or the Tina Turners for $19.99? I'm going to put those right in there. So here's the stuff from tonight that did not sell. Grand Metal Live. Grand Metal. That was a $35 buy it now. Grand Metal Live. We have the Monkees Golden Story. The Monkees Golden Story was a $35 buy it now. Huey Lewis 4. These are all mint Japanese pressings, $35. And Rod Stewart Smiler is $35. Gary Mudd, if you want Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, it's a $35 buy it now. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. $35 buy it now. Let me show it to you. It's a beautiful near mint minus Japanese pressing. Yes, Rocky 3. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. $35 buy it now. There's the cover and obi. Just a little bit of foxing up around the top. Other than that, really nice. That's a $35 buy it now. Very cool. Very cool obi too. Any Sunny Day Real Estate? 0. Any SRV? Not really. Well, yeah, we do have some new ones. You might have to be a little bit more specific. Let's see. Let's sell. I already have a copy. John Holloman, I already have a copy of this. I kept one of these a long time ago. Let's sell Gary Mudd. Said sold on that for $35. Rocky 3. Sherry, there's your Rocky 3 for $25. So that's sold to Gary for $35. This is sold to Sherry for $25. J.J. Wilson says he'll take the McDonald and Giles for $25. J.J. asked about this earlier, Charlie DeFrank. He's going to go ahead and take it. Sell that to J.J. Wilson for $25. And I do not have any vintage Stevie Ray Vaughan. Or didn't you pull one out in here last night, Tanner? Or what was that crate? Yeah, there's... Yeah, we do have a copy of... Somewhere, yeah. We need to, at some point, go through this crate. We had sold... It was sold to soul. It was sold to soul on that one. Shirley Bassey, yes. Thomas Bowman, this is a this is a $25 buy it now. $25 buy it now. It was never put up for auction, but I'll do it for $25. This is the Golden Hits of Shirley Bassey. Golden Hits of Shirley Bassey. The only thing Joe Diffie is his greatest hits that are re-recorded. It's his greatest hits re-recorded. First track is Goldfinger. Wow. I don't even have to show it to him. He says he'll take it. That's sold to Thomas Bowman for $25. greatest, the golden hits of Shirley Bassey. That's Thomas for 25. It's right here. Let me show him his. Let me show him this Joe Diffie. Joe Diffie's re-recorded. Joe Diffie recorded these in 2011. Joe Diffie's Greatest Hits Nashville. All tracks re-recorded, or all tracks recorded in Nashville, 2011. I'm assuming that's not live. I'm assuming those are re-recorded. He must have some kind of, well, he's passed away now. He died during COVID 2020. He must have had some kind of licensing, or now his estate, because none of his stuff was ever reissued until this, and they're re-recorded. So he must have had to do like the Taylor Swift kind of deal. This is Joe Diffie's this is Joe's versions. Like Taylor's version, that's Joe's version. They must be re-recorded. Some of these artists, they can't get access to their catalog, and they have to re-record stuff. A lot of those hair metal bands are doing that too. That's why these Great White songs are recuts, and Dokken are recut, and all these. They're trying to put their stuff out for fans and collectors, but they don't have licensing to it. So 2011, $28.99. It is on purple vinyl. Did anybody else? John Duran says he'll take one. I've got one left if anybody else wants one. I've got one left. I sold a bunch of those. When that originally came out, that's a repressing. It's still on purple vinyl. It's a repressing, but I still had a bunch of them. I'm going to do two more quick, great deal buy it nows on some Japanese. You ready? ABBA and the Carpenters. Never shown. These have not been put up for bid yet. They're both near mint and pristine. Just $25 buy it nows. Carpenters live in Japan, and ABBA Super Trooper. Both are near mint Japanese pressing with obies. 25 and 25. Here's the only vintage SRV album I can put my hands on, and it's Soul to Soul. Near mint minus vinyl, VG plus cover. That is $64.99. Scorpion King soundtrack. I do not have that. I do not have that. Leslie Holt says she'll take a Joe Diffie. We'll make sure Nick Bargeron doesn't want one. If Nick doesn't want one, then it's Leslie's, because that was my last copy. Joe Diffie is sold to Leslie Holt unless Nick wants it. And there's probably my last two tricks of the night. Carpenters and ABBA, $25. Nick says he's all good, so we'll sell that to Leslie. I don't think I have anything Japanese by the Eagles, and I don't really have a lot of OG stuff. Maybe. Any pre-orders come in? Not really tonight. No, not really for tonight. No new vinyl reel on Saturday. We have a crate of stuff I still got to mark that came on Friday that I hadn't got to yet, but we got to do that before the night's over anyway, because we have to, we got to tag that stuff. Okay, well, if there'll be no more interruptions, thank you. We've made it to midnight. Wow. I told you all we would. We've made it to midnight. I'm going to eat supper, and we got to start working on stuff. There's also the Rolling Stones box sets. Those will be on your invoice. If you pre-ordered Rolling Stones 40 Licks, they will be in. We've had an awesome week. Thank you, Jesse. We've had an awesome week. We're going to do it all again next week. We've got some leads on some collections. We're going to have great new Japanese stuff in. We're going to have great new vintage OG stuff to auction and sell. We're going to have more CDs. We're going to have more 45s, lots more 45s. We're going to have more puzzles, more toys, more Funkos, more comics. If y'all need anything, you can message us between now and maybe the next hour. If you decide you want something, change your mind, say, I'll take this. We don't like stuff put back, but if you want to add, we'll definitely do that. So thanks, everybody. We'll be back Monday night, 7 o'clock. I'll be here. Mystery boxes will be next week. We'll do a run of mystery boxes next week. Next week, we'll do a run on mystery boxes. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching, as always. See you tomorrow.